Oi, oi, Saveloys, welcome aboard. I've forgotten the intro already. It is late. Should we do that again? Oi, oi, Saveloys, welcome aboard. This is Longshankers, and today we are playing something completely similar to usual. We're playing Grounded 2 as usual. Today I want to build, or at least brainstorm, the Treasury. That's the plan. So brainstorm the Treasury, where we're going to put our chests, because we've got to do a little bit more interior decoration. I've been doing a lot of external decoration rather than interior decoration, and we're at the point where the Treasury is a little bit confusing. I sort of know where everything goes, but it's a little bit annoying, and I kind of want to get sort of started on it and just, brainstorm it mostly. So this was a sort of idea for separation of the rooms, but I'm not too happy with it. I will continue to keep this here for the time being. I like the design. I like the green diamonds. I like the sort of the stem hourglass. So that's it's nice, but I don't know if it fits this particular house, or at least not this particular section of the house. So this might be a downstairs thing. Maybe a downstairs jobby. I'm also going to sleep real quick, because nighttime is quite spooky. There's no need to have all this, what's this all very glaring spookiness. So we're going to sleep and we get the nice chill music. I really should have started the stream during the day. I probably lost half the audience from all the screaming. But it is what it is. We live and learn. But it's a cozy stream. Some cozy music. Sorry, I'm just drinking my cup of tea there. Well, decaf tea. Decaf. It's late at night. Are you stuck again? Oh, you were stuck for a second, eh? Right, so this... I did clear the place a little bit. I cleared the place. So it's a little bit more spacious. I also did some off-stream farming. So you generally won't have to watch me farm anything tonight. At the very least. So it will be mostly building. But look at all these stems. Look at the stems. That is a big pile of stems. Farmed it all. Thanks to Dis and his advice last night, I was able to farm much more quickly today. Oh, get beat. Shit, you little bitch. Come back here. I want to get your attention. Gotcha. Sorry, just need some bee fuzz. Hang on. Oh, crap. Oh, no, I'm stuck. Whoa. I can't see you. Where'd you go? Gotcha. Sorry. I've always got killed his bees. They're quite rare. Can I get that cheeky little arrow? There we go. Not bad, not bad. Back to calmness. Back to calmness. Sorry, I see bees and I just kill them. I can't help myself. They're adorable, but their fuzz and their stings are a little bit hard to get. Because they do fly everywhere. And, so, you got to get them when you can get them. So, yesterday, I worked on this, I think. Before we start anything. It's, can we... There we go. There we go. Nice outside cam. This is what we did yesterday. I very much love the window designs. I think that's my favourite window design I've done so far. I'm quite chuffed with the look. It's quite unique. It works. It's three-dimensional, It works on multiple depths. It gives character to the building. I think I might add more ladders. I'm going to have to farm acorns off stream for ladders, though. They are very expensive to make. And I do want to make sure this bottom layer is full of something. But for the meantime, I really like where we went with this. We mimicked the same style all around. I think we did a unique style on the other face of the building. Oh, I should probably show you what I did off stream. I'll check the health of the stream before I do that, though. But yeah, this is yes, it's going along quite nicely. It's got a lot of character to it. I need to get rid of that bit of green there. It's a bit insulting. This I'm not happy with at all. I'm not happy with this at all. This will be where the Treasury goes. So we may have to get rid of this anyway. At some point, we'll have to see. Yeah, let me check the health of the stream before we continue. Because I haven't done my usual live checks. Need to do those right now. Hang on, 1 minute. 1 minato. Bear with me. Bear with me. It only takes like 30 seconds to make sure everything's healthy. Make sure the bit rate is good. Make sure my internet is fine. I clicked the wrong button. Why did I click the wrong button? This is criminal, I tell you. Criminal. I can barely see because I've got all these boxes. So I've only got the one screen. So if I want to see what you guys are saying, I'd use the same screen. Right. And it's using the proper thumbnail. I like it. Thank you very much. It's good to see. It's good to see. Let's refresh that. Let's refresh this. Let's make sure we're live on this one. I'm streaming on 4 different platforms right now. And they all seem to be working just fine. Right, there we go. That is the checks done. We are back. Right. Yeah, let's move this indoors. You delete this. No way we're going to put these, actually. Now I think about it. It's all full. It's all completely full. Oh, no, not entirely full. We've got 2 spots there. That's good. That's good. Alright, so also off-stream, I did some... I wanted to make my farm a little bit easier, a little bit quicker. So I can get the stems up here, you know, lickety-split. So I built this sort of easy method to get up. And get down. It's quite useful. There we go. Easy method of getting down now. But yeah, so if I've got my resources, and I'm coming up from... Let's delete this. We don't need that there anymore. And we want to go up. This is very useful. Boing. Boing. There we go. Job done. We're up already. Perfect. I do want to make it a bit more aesthetic. But as of right now, it's more about practicality. You know, I didn't really need to make it effective for the stream. But I'm liking how clear the room is now. It was so messy before. But this is the Treasury section. This section will be the Treasury. We could probably put it somewhere else. I'm kind of accustomed to it being here, though. And considering the fact that our entrance is here now, more or less. I mean, there's lots of ways to get in. But that one will be the quickest. We might have to put it here. Just don't know what we're going to do. So we're going to be brainstorming ideas, basically. I would prefer to make it underground somewhere secretive. But as of right now, I'm not quite sure how to do that. Because we can't. We physically cannot do that. So we're going to have to work on it. I've also farmed... I just farmed a lot of stuff. We've got grass. We've got a lot of clovers. I do need to farm some blueberries at some point. I didn't get around to doing that. And I do need to farm some acorns. But that's about it. We're not going to do that on the stream. It's not going to be necessary tonight to do that. Not at all. Not in the slightest. Don't want to farm on stream. Don't think people like it. I certainly don't like it. Because if I'm farming, I usually like to put some podcast on and listen to... Like, I don't want to listen to myself while doing it, you know what I mean? I want to listen to someone else while I'm farming. Makes it a lot easier. Also got a new fridge. It's got a lot of stuff in it. Yeah, let's get some silk going as well. Because I've been using a lot of silk rope lately. Unavailable web fibres. Oh, I forgot. They're too far away, aren't they? They're too bloody far away. This is going to be a problem. I'm going to have to think about this. So these things are going to have to be moved near the Treasury, I think. So if they're out of range, can't use it. But now we can. I've got 4 of them going once now. Because there's a lot of stuff that's using silk lately. Very lovely jubbly. I've got plenty of rope too. I thought I had 4 going at the same time. We do. The 4th one's this one. Ah, there we go. There we go. Very nice. Very nice. There we go. Let's deposit that. Put it back in its comfortable place right now. Got another juice box going. It's all very cozy in here now. Needs a bit more light if you ask me. I think I'm procrastinating because I'm not quite sure how to do this Treasury. I haven't really got any ideas at all. It's mostly a box. I don't think it'll be very pleasant to look at. I would love like an underground dungeon. You know what I mean? That would be kind of cool. Like a dungeon. You have to sneak in to get to your treasures. But we can't really do that. You know, we can't... I mean, if just as an example, I'll lift this up. Put it up here. This is what's beneath. You can't really dig through that. So, we're pretty much screwed when it comes to building an underground treasury. And we kind of want it in the base. You know, and we want it near the workshop as well. So, it is... we could remove these stems and put it here. That's a possibility. But putting it here is also quite nice. I don't know if it's big enough, though. Either way, it is time to have a look at our boxes. See what's in them. So that'll be our stone box. I don't know what kind of box that is. It's got a lot of weird shit in it. That's food. That's clearly food. That is food and rotten stuff. We probably should take the rotten stuff and put it somewhere else, really. More of a placeholder. That makes sense, because this stuff really goes downstairs. You know, it primarily goes in the garden. The rotten food and the spoiled meat. It's what fertilizes our crops. You know, so it should really go downstairs in the garden. But I also want to be able to walk into the base, press one button and deposit everything. And it won't deposit rotten food or spoiled meat if there isn't one in the chest. So it's accumulated, basically, since a couple of weeks back I did this. So, or ever since I built the garden, it is accumulated in this storage. So we could probably remove most of it. At least for the time being. Leave 20 behind. But take the bulk of the rest. There we go. Yeah, we'll take that downstairs for the time being, because we've got to sort these boxes before we start doing the treasury. Don't worry, we're going to store it in storage or anything like that. It's already sorted, more or less. I really need like a landing pad here, I think. Definitely need a landing pad. Right here. Right in this square. Could try that. So yeah, this is our box for our stuffing. Let's just deposit all. There we go. That's quite a lot of stuff now. That is a huge amount of rotten food. We could probably do a bit of gardening, maybe. A bit of pottering around in the garden for a real quick bit. Let's see, why not? I want to get some. I'm going to put some clovers in here because we've got enough sprigs right now. This is definitely the worst designed garden I've ever seen, or worst designed farm I've ever seen in a game before, though. I'm not gonna lie, sorry devs, but having to like click through, like basically, anytime you're like hovering over this entire block, it will click and go into this menu. And yet I want to pick this stuff up, and yet it's really you gotta see that you've got to be really specific with the dot in order to pick it up. I don't see other way of doing it. Hopefully maybe someone else has done something about this, but as of right now, very poorly designed for something which is supposed to be quite quick and convenient. And chopping it as well is also quite difficult. I know I'm bitching a bit, but...
water wouldn't hurt.
Oh, speaking of which, we've got a bit of water here.
Nothing like H2O.
Yeah, it's very frustrating using this stuff. We'll put some clovers in, though. I want to see what clovers look like. Get some clovers in there. Yeah, picking this stuff up is just an absolute nightmare. Now, don't get me wrong, I've not really made the most practical and convenient place for it to be a farm. No doubt about it. I will take some responsibility. But even if this was here and it was all open space, it's still a pain in the butt. But it is better than picking sprigs from the ground outside. It is still monumentally better in terms of that. But nonetheless, it's very frustrating. Trying to... So yeah, not the most convenient farm I've ever seen. Probably one of the most inconvenient farms I've ever seen. See, look, you've got to get really specific. There we go. I play a lot of FPS games. I'm not going to say my aim is the best. But I'd say it's better than average. And I know the average player don't play a lot of FPS. So, you know... What the fuck just hit me? What was that? What the fuck was that? It was jump and it just like fucking crushed me. That was weird. I don't even know what that was. It must have been a glitch in the game. You know, like it threw me against the wall for some reason. I'm trying to mimic it. I don't think I can. Can we mimic it again? My assumption as to what that glitch was, this is my assumption, is I got stuck hovering, trapped up there for like a second. And because you're like hovering, you're technically falling. And so when I unclicked from it and hit the ground, it thought I fell like 20 feet when I actually didn't. A lot of games are like that. Like how long you spend in the air is how, not the actual distance you cover while falling, but how long your character's in the air determines how much damage you take. A lot of Helldivers is like that as well. If you get trapped on something and you get like clipped on something and you're falling, you could quite easily fall to your death by dropping a foot if you're trapped in the air somewhere. Oh. Yeah, it's not the most it looks pretty. Not the most convenient farm, I must say. These things are really quite frustrating to deal with. I'm not quite sure why I've done this to myself, but it looks very nice though. You know, so that's what it all matters really. See, I can't even chop it. There we go. It's very hard to chop. You have to like be standing in a proper area. Very annoying. Right, there we go. It should be all of it. You know, I will get to be. I'm procrastinating right now. I will admit I'm procrastinating because I'm trying to figure out ideas for the treasury. We're doing clovers. Let's take out most of them and put them upstairs. For the time being. It's a lovely base though. It's really coming on. It's really coming on. Big boy base for big boys. I'm a big boy. What's Pinocchio say again? I'm a real boy. real boy. We want clovers. That's it. We want to grow some clovers. I mean, sure, we already have a convenient place to farm them. Don't get me wrong, we already do. But I kind of just want to see it. I want to see what it looks like. So where are our clovers? Aha! 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 Ha, 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 ha. The little bottom Rick Mail reference there, which none of you will get also. Uvabu. No, we don't want to do that. Shooting stars. Why did you not pick that up, sir? I would like it. Yes, thank you very much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plant. There we go. We've got clovers growing now. Let's do this 4 more times and we're done. Did I put a ladder on each end here? No, I didn't. It's just there. It's just there, the ladder. I don't think I like it. Anyway, I'm not sure I'm a fan of it. It's a lovely garden, though. Can't complain. Something rummaging in the ground out there. I wonder if we'll get dung beetles. You know, as an insect or something. There we go. Rotten food putting in. Sort that box out. Lovely, lovely. We are going to have to eat some food in-game. I've already had something... had my... what I call my evening cereal. I tend to eat cereal just before I go to sleep. I prefer it. So I don't really want to eat a big meal before I stream. If you eat a big meal before you stream, you're screwed. You are absolutely screwed. You just want to sleep. You just want to go to bed. But you have a nice cereal, perks you up a little bit. Gives you some energy to a couple of hours. It's all good fun. Right, so we're going to do the treasury now, which means you're going to have to go, Genghis, because you're making a lot of noise. Time for you to leave. Don't try and run away. I saw that. I saw that, mate. I saw that. I saw that. You tried to get away, because you've been standing still the whole time. And the moment I pressed X and said send to nest, you moved. That's not very, pet-like of you. You got to go, son. Okay? Making too much noise.
Get home safe.
That's right. Whinge bucket. Right. Let's have a look at the chests again. So this is our enemy chest, like special enemy chest, with all the special stuff. You know, the big boy enemies, the real boy enemies. Then we got the medium chest with the medium type enemies, and then we got the convenient early stuff enemies. That's our enemy chests. This is just fuzz, lots of fuzz. Let's sort that box out. I don't know what... we really need to sort these boxes out properly. So they're sort of managed, but they're not properly managed. Like, that's a perfectly managed chest. Perfectly managed. That is obviously just food and potion stuff. That doesn't make any sense either. Hang on, there's a bunch of slimes in there we need to remove. Let's take that. I don't know why they're in there. Right, there we go. So we've got a lot of miscellaneous chests that need sorting. But either way, let's move these chests out of the way. Let's move them out of the way for the time being. Higgledy piggledy. Lickety spitty. Oh god, my English has just died for a second there, even though that's the only language I know. Lickety split, higgledy piggledy. What a tongue twister. We got some weird phrases in England. Pretty weird phrases. Now we don't know which ones are which. That's not good. We need to name them as well. Right. I don't like this window. This window's got to go. I also don't like the fact that this is going to come out, which means it's going to be harder to get out of this. That's going to be annoying. That is going to be annoying. I didn't think of that. I didn't think of that. Maybe we could move the workshop. Because these stem pallets are only here for convenience. Once this base is done, I don't really need them here anymore. They are useful. And they kind of look okay, but I don't know. They're a bit inconvenient, really. So, I mean, they're sticking around for the time being. I mean, the treasury would be better here, wouldn't it? It's really out of the way. But then you got the windows, and I like the windows, and I don't really want to get rid of the windows. So here is probably the most convenient place. I don't want to put it upstairs. That's just completely illogical. Because you got to go upstairs every time you want to deposit new resources. It's got the space. It's a nightmare, though. I think the upstairs is going to be more of a museum. Yeah, sort of trophy area, more or less. Because these bugs take up a lot of space. You know, if I tried to build, like, if I build the mantis, you know how much space that takes up? There's like 12 of these damn things. We've got a snail, which I think is impossible for me to build right now until I get fragments, and there's no fragments in the game yet. We've got a stuffed axle. Where'd the stuffed axle go? There we go. We need to make this. We need to make the stuffed axle and the axle trophy. I think that is a priority, because if we want to farm axle, we definitely want both of those things. Because one of them will increase your damage against axle, the big boss, the tarantula I fought the other day. And the other one increases the drop rate of axle as well. So one does more damage, one makes more drop stuff. Which is very, very convenient. So you definitely want to build both. And what's it called? The wall mount for axle is bloody enormous. I mean, that's just crazy, isn't it? That's crazy. Like, you put that there. Look at that. That's a huge wall mount. I mean, that's just massive. It's crazy. Even a stuff. Actually, the bee is crap. No one wants a stuffed bee. That's garbage. You got an ant? It's a worker ant. Soldier ant, sorry. Little larvae. Ladybug's quite a big boy. Yeah. Big real boy. Caterpillar's enormous. That is enormous. So you see what I mean? The space upstairs, if I started turning that to a museum, I'm going to need all the space I can get. Speaking of which, let's stop procrastinating. Let's start brainstorming. Should we just get rid of this window immediately? I think we should. I think this is bothering me. It's like my OCD is killing me. I built it last night, but I've realised I don't think it's going to work. I just thought of something, actually. Interesting. What's that slick stuff there? That's dodgy as hell, man. Oh, like you could do limbo. Is that the Congo music I just did? It's same thing. You know what I mean? Same part of the world, isn't it? Well, actually, I don't think it is. Whatever. Don't correct me. Don't correct myself. I just like a little conversation with myself there. Don't correct me. Fuck you too, Longshankers. No, you fuck you, Longshankers. Now, I think we're going to want pine. I think that's a guarantee. It's got to be made out of pine. We do it Treasury. I want to build a dungeon, though, man. I want a dungeon. Now that I think about it, it is possible. We could build it here. But the problem with that is it's far from the base. So every time we want to build something in the base, it's going to be a problem. Oh, but it is a cool idea. Oh, that's giving me so many ideas. I don't think we got enough rock for it, though. We don't have the pebble for it. We really don't. Let me check how much pebble I got. We could make a dungeon treasury. But it just seems like so inconvenient. Like, the whole point of a treasury is its convenience. You know what I mean? I could put it in a dungeon below the base. Just makes it a little bit inconvenient. And I've moved all this stuff out of the way, so I don't know what the fuck is in what. So what are we looking for? We're looking for pebbles. Right, but we don't have clay. We'd have to farm clay, and I don't really want to farm clay tonight. So what we could do is this. We'll make a compromise. We will build the intended treasury I intended to build tonight. And we can build like a fake treasury in the future. And if I like it enough, I'll put the real treasure in it. You know what I mean? So we can have like a fake treasury. You know, like a... Because I was thinking I want it to be a dungeon. But I couldn't figure out how to do that. Because we don't have an underground area. But this shelf, because I've built on it now, is actually quite a convenient little basement we could build. Because it's below the base, isn't it? So we could have like a little underground basement here. You know, it's all short and cramped in. Make it a dungeon. I'm good at building dungeons. That sounds really fucking dodgy in the wrong context. I do not have a basement dungeon, just to clarify. Okay? I'm not some fucking twisted serial killer. Okay, so no. But you know what I meant? I meant good at building dungeons in video games. For Treasury, specifically. For holding stuff. None of that twisted stuff. Now, what do we want to do here? Let's get the ball rolling. We'll brainstorm some ideas. So this is how big it will be. We've got to turn that around. It's night time again. We want a nice chill music. We turn off the sound effects actually and just keep the music. Is that possible? Turn off the spooky sound. I wish you could turn it off. Music volume, UI volume, narration volume, cinematics volume, cinematic cutscenes, ambience volume. I think that's it. Ambience. We turn off ambience. There we go. Now we can work at night. That works. What is that noise? Is it the mantis? Oh, it's a snail. He's bouncing on the trampoline. You don't see that every day. You having fun there? I think he's having a whale of a time. Now, there's two reactions he could be having here. He could be going, wee! Or he could equally be going, oh my god! I think he's definitely on the oh my god side. I don't think he intended to do this. But I find it fascinating nonetheless. What did you even say to this? He's just bouncing. He's trying his best to get out of it, but unfortunately he is a snail. So he moves very slowly. So he doesn't have the inertia to push himself out of the trampoline. So he's kind of just stuck in it. What happens if I shoot him? Let's see if this works. Will he retreat in his shell? Okay, he just retreats in his shell. In the air. Now we're stuck. Is he going to get on it again? Oh, he's had enough. He's had enough. He's, nah. Nah. I'm getting out of here. I've had enough of this. This is enough for one night for me, thanks. I'm done. I'm going home. I'm getting out of it. Too bad, mate. I want your resources. Too bad, mate. I want your resources. Where are you going? I need that snail slime, mate. I need that snail slime. You trampolined on the wrong house, boy. How did that miss? Well, he's not happy about this. I need the snail slime. What can I say? It's murderous, it's horrible, and he's very adorable, but he's got that sweet slime, man. That sweet, sweet slime. You can't say no to some slime and stalks. Is that a northern scorpion right next to him? It is. It's going to spot me, isn't it? It's going to spot me. Now, I'll go back to building in a minute. I just want this snail. And that scorpion ain't going to leave either. Come on, get out your shell. Don't mess around. One more hit, he should be dead. We just wait for him. Like a hunter. Seeking his prey. He's dead. And you, my friend, you are also a pain in the butt. Oh, he's mad. What you can do about it, eh? Bugger all, mate. One more hit and you're down. How did that miss? I've run out of arrows. Old fashioned way, eh? Can we pick up an arrow? Whoa, you fucking poisoned me, you prick. He's dead. Got him. Right, let's get our snails. Get our slime. We've got 3 slime. Very nice. That's the best you can get. You usually only get 1. 3 slime. Very good. It's a jackpot. So as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by a snail that was bouncing on the trampoline, using my property against my wishes, against my consent, despite how adorable he looked while screaming. Hang on, let me check one thing first. There we go. Back. We need to repair this as well. Dungeon, yes. We're going to build dungeon up there. That's a good idea, I think. But we'll do that tomorrow, maybe. Right now, I want to get this normal, customary treasury done. I have to repair this stuff, though. Why can't I repair that? Fair enough. It's repaired now. That was very amusing, though. That whole pillar needs repairing, though. Yep. 3 slime. Can't go wrong. Let's get inside. Get inside. And it's deposit. There we go. Nice, nice haul there. Right, we want to swap that round. And that round. There we go. We could change the colour of the back wall. We could do that. We could do that. What do we want it to look like, though? That's the question. We could make a nice shape. We could do the diamond thing. I don't know. I don't know. Let's remove that first time. We've got different options.
A little elbow grease and ingenuity, as Grandpa says.
Could have that. Turn it round. No, we can't turn it around, apparently. Why not? Oh, they're both sides are pine. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. We want the red section, though. There we go. Oh, no, did it wrong again. Come on, fit in. There we go. We could do that. That looks actually pretty good for a background, like a cupboard. Kind of like it, but that means this section will be covered in something different. I'm not sure if that'll look good. We shall try it, though. This room will be messy again. It is what it is. Going to move everything over here. For the time being. See what 3 of these look like together. Ooh. Ooh la la. I just think it's going to look like crap on the other side, though. That's what I'm worried about. But we'll see. Oh. There we go. I think this looks quite good, actually. For a cupboard. Right, flip that. Flip it. Oh. There we go. There we go. That is interesting. That is super interesting. We have to move this, though. This wall sconce. No, we could put one on the other side. Put one on the other side. We need to change that top, though. How are we going to do that? Without making the up top look like crap. I like how tall it is. It doesn't need to be that tall, though. But I do like how tall it is. Actually, what does it look like on the other side? That is diabolical. That is absolutely diabolical. That is horrific. That's gonna give me jaundice. That is. Just looking at it. My God. What do we do about this? What do we do about this? How do we fix this? It just looks bad. I don't know. I don't know how to fix that. I'm going to cover it up. Is that possible? I think if I build that, it's just going to destroy it, isn't it? Yeah. Predictable. Predictable. I'll pick it up. I'll pick it up. Stop. 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 Yes. Spazzing out. I'm here. I'm here. Jesus. I like how it takes stems from each one, which is a weird way of doing it. It doesn't just take stems from one box. It takes it from, like, I think it takes it from the one with the least, or the one with the highest amount of stems. I don't know why it does that, though. It's a shame. Or maybe we could move the cupboard forward, but then we've got even less space to work with. Like, we could move this cupboard a little bit closer. That is possible. Can we actually build it without clipping? I don't think we can do it without clipping, can we? Hang on. Reset axes. Change axes. Nah, it's going to clip no matter what we do. There is a way to do this. It is going to be my insane idea I did before. Except this time will actually work. I don't want to do it because it's so much effort. And all it will do is just make sure that I can have 2 different walls on 2 different sides. Oh, that's such a... Oh. Can I actually do it? It has to be a separate skeleton. I'd have to build a ladder all the way down. Oh, that's so painful. It's doable. Do I really want to do that, though? Oh, yeah. Shit. It's worth it. It's worth it. It's just going to be really annoying. So the idea being is this, I will try and... Basically, I can't turn off clipping. You can't turn off clipping with this particular... With buildables, you just can't turn off clipping. Hang on, can I go building grid? No, that's just does that. So it will always clip to this. Whereas what I want to do is build this cupboard, like just... You know what I mean? Just want it there. This line here, there. So it'll be slightly off the grid. But to do that, I'm going to have to build a separate building skeleton from the ground up. So I'm going to have to build from the ground up all the way up here, and then extend it, and then build from there. But the drawback to that, and it's the big drawback, is it will technically be floating. Like, this building is technically floating. It's hard to explain, but that will be a problem, is needing to support it while it's in the air. So a solution to that is not one I can think of very readily. Trying to think of a solution for it. It will look ugly. No. So, yeah, either you have an ugly background here, or we have an ugly, weird pillar that grows all the way up here. Because that pillar's lovely looking. It's a lovely looking pillar. But then we need a second pillar up here. It'll be floating, which I don't want. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? We could just ignore it and just suck it up. We could just suck it up and just eat having this ugly fucking box just sitting here. Because again, I don't actually mind doing the whole like build up a pillar and then extend it and then have this wall moved just like a couple of inches forward. I don't mind doing that. The problem is, how do I keep it up there? Because it will technically be floating in the air. And if I snap the pillar, the thing falls apart. So how do I solve that problem? How do I keep it attached to the ground without looking like it's attached to the ground, you know? I don't really see a solution. Unless... Oh, that is an ugly idea. We could have a ladder going up the side of this brick wall. That is possible. But the problem is, if that ladder snaps at any point, the whole treasury collapses. So that's a very, very bad idea. Not very good for health and safety. Don't think the insurance companies would be fond of it. And you know these shrinking people, this shrinking corporation has big insurance. They wouldn't approve. Wouldn't approve. Wouldn't get to building permission. Local council wouldn't approve of it. So, local shrunk building council would not approve the Treasury. Too dangerous. Too dangerous. They consider the building derelict. They'd bring it down. All that work gone for nothing. So no. Meh. We could just move it a whole block forward. We could just move it right here. But then this door no longer becomes really accessible. Unless we move these containers. And put these somewhere. We could put these outside, to be honest. I don't actually mind that idea. We could have like a convenient place to put these outside. Yeah. For the time being, we can just put them here. But we could have like an extended platform coming out here. Or we could put them in the treasury, the dungeon treasury, downstairs when we build it. It's not a bad idea. For the time being, we'll move these out of the way for convenience sake. It's amazing here. You destroy this stuff at some point. Right, anyway, let's move that there. Right. This is going to be extremely inconvenient.
I am desiccating at an incredible pace.
Desiccating. All right, calm the fuck
It's
down.
clean, but I worry about my mineral intake.
Right, this is the other solution. Moving it. Just moving it over. It's a bit frustrating. Not going to lie. There we go. Come on. There you go. I really like it being attached to the wall, though. It's really interesting when it's attached to the wall. Oh, for God's sake. Come back here. Why is this now... Oh, yeah, because the wall. Yeah. Right, let's put these back. I don't know why that sconce is floating. Yeah, let's get rid of this for the time being. Convenience, so we can slot stuff in easier. Right, just putting this wall back, because, yeah, that other wall was just horrendous looking. Did not fit the building at all. It's kind of an eyesore, though, I'm not going to lie. It's kind of an eyesore putting it there. It's like, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Oh, there we go. Where's the other one? Right, obviously we're going to light it up. Throw that. No, I think we're going to have to bring it one lower. So I think that's too high. Unless we can... I don't think it will let us put flooring up there. Pretty sure it won't. Yeah, it won't let us do that. So we're going to have to bring it one lower. I mean, we could come up with different designs for this as well. We don't have to just go with this. We can brainstorm different ideas for this. I'm very good at brainstorming, if you can see the rest of the base. Do we want this on the inside or the outside? Yeah, I think on the inside is better. Right, and then we want smaller panels. Yep.
Little elbow
There we
grease
go.
and ingenuity, as Grandpa says.
So yeah, we want it one lower, I think. Now it looks a bit like shit if you ask me. I'm never happy. I'm never satisfied. It's a bit red now. Now that I think about it, it's a bit red. It's a bit too red. Can we have yes, let's have rooftop. Let's have rooftop. Flat rooftop. Yes. Yes. What do we want? Now we can have it going down like this. Potentially. But I think that removes even more space. Flat rooftop. Or we can have it like that. That kind of works. It's a bit very Hawaiian, but it kind of works. Wait, how big is that flat rooftop? Yeah, it's fine. That's fine. I don't like this back exit. Can't even fit through. Barely fit through. The only reason I'm doing that is just so I don't have to have this. See, look at this. Much nicer. Much nicer. Much more uniform. I still want to change it. I still deeply want to change it. But it's much nicer that way. Again, we're just brainstorming. Just seeing what ideas we can come up with. See what's here. What other ideas can we think of? Now, if we're going to do a shelf, what kind of shelf do we want? We're going to have to use rooftop again, aren't we? We're going to have to use flat rooftop again for shelves. Because we can't use... Can we use this? I just think it looks a bit like shit, if you ask me. I don't know. I just don't know. It's very convenient, but it's not a treasury, is it? You think about it. I think of a treasury, I think of a room. I think of a dungeon. Like I said, the idea being that this is more of a convenient treasury for now. And down there will be a real dungeon of some kind. Perhaps. Maybe. In the future. We'll have to think. Give it a think. For the time being, this is going to have to do. Now, I prefer this to be on the floor. Which means we're going to have to move the greenery. Yep. So we'll move the greenery as well. Ignore the fact there's a hole in the floor now. Just ignore that. Ignore it. Don't think about it. Even if you're scared of heights. Definitely don't think about it. So we could put this down. Like that. Need to move that one as well. Yeah, definitely don't look at the floor. Yeah, you've seen the magic behind the... Ignore the magic. There's no man behind the curtain. Then we want probably long grass here, don't we? Yeah, do that. That. Then singular grass here. Which isn't very uniform. I'm not gonna lie. It ain't uniform, but you don't really notice. I think we're at the 30-minute mark of the stream, which means I'm here to remind you that if you are liking the stream, please do like, follow, or subscribe, depending on what platform you're watching it from. Every little helps me, in particular. I'm quite a small streamer. I do appreciate every single one, because I am very tiny. And I do stream pretty much every night now. We'll see how it goes. Now we can put it higher as well. Again, not really feeling a treasury vibe from this. Really not feeling it. Looks more like it's also just blocking this is so ugly. We could shrink it by 1. That's also a potential idea. We could shrink it by 1. That way we could at least see the door. That's possible. That is possible. Das is hokey cokey. Das is hokey cokey. Das is hokey cokey. That's a Bill Bailey reference. His comedy routine. I do highly recommend watching that. I haven't seen it in years though. Very good. I also don't like the fact you can see through the floor. It's not very pleasant. Gives me the heebie-jeebies. I think shortening it by 1 is not a bad idea. It depends how many chests we've got. We've got quite a few chests. We can have another layer up there, though. Yes, I think we'll shorten it by 1. For convenience and practicality and pure aesthetic. Don't worry, the math will math eventually. It may not seem like the math is mathing, but the math will math. The math mafia. Is there a math mafia? I know there's a mushroom mafia. Not allowed to talk about that, though. Can't talk about the mushroom mafia. Dangerous people. Very dangerous. Right, there we go. 3 layers. That's enough. We could move it right 1 as well. That way it's... actually, do we want to move it right 1? No. No! We'll keep it as is. Let's put 1 patch. Oh, we can't put a patch there. Patch Adams. Okay, we'll remove that. We'll move that. No, actually. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Put that back. Put that back where it belongs. Actually, do we need to? We're moving it back by 1, aren't we? And it was by 2, so we're moving it there. So yes, yes, we can move that. And then we can put a full grass patch there. Perfect. Right, let's put this here. And then this here. And then we want singular patches up there. Oh, I'll switch them around. It's not letting me do it. There we go. Right, then we move the rooftop over by 1. No, that's not the rooftop. That's not the bloody rooftop. We'll move this over by 1. And then this. What? The fuck? Why does it move over 2? Why not 1? There we go. Jesus, you confused me for a second there. Right, there we go. We get a bit of symmetry going. We'll move that over by 1. Hopefully we've got a rooftop which is flat and just 1 space. But I don't know if we have. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. There we go. Symmetry, baby. Symmetry. Come on. There we go. See, now we can see the door a bit better, which is good. I like seeing able to see the door. Much better being able to see the door. Thing is, we could shorten it again by 1. Well, that needs to be the other way around as well. There we go. We could shorten it again by 1, maybe? We've got 3 layers. Try putting some in. See if they fit. Let's put the most convenient ones down. Like, I think we'll still have this chest here, so we can put that here now. That's our, like, gear chest. We kind of keep everything where it was before. So we'll take that. That's our... What? Why did I just pick all that shit up? Oh my god. Horror of horrors. It's very annoying. It's very, very annoying. What's a bit of snail doing in there for? Odd. That should be everything. There we go. Let's take that chest. Where do we want to put this? Oh, don't tell me I can't put it there because the shelf is above it. Well, that's just stupid. Now, I know a workaround to this, but it's still stupid. It's still very, very stupid. I mean, can I get really close to it? So annoying. So yeah, you could just do this to fix that. In case you do play this. It usually works when you do this. I'll make sure the angle's right. And then you can just be able to put it on. See? You can't build it while it's there, but you can build on top of it. I don't know why that works. It's just really stupid. Which means we're going to have to move the bottom layer. I want to put stuff in. It's also, I'm just realising now, that the chests are green, the background is red, and the shelf is yellow. It's a little bit mismatched in terms of colour. Just a tad. Just a tad bit mismatched, now that I think about it. Not sure. Not sure. Might keep it, might not. Again, brainstorming. Remember, brainstorming.
Nothing like H2O.
Brainstorming. It's not the treasury I wanted. These are not the treasures I was looking for. Definitely not. And we need to clear this room up because it's an absolute mess right now. It's a pigsty. It just looks like a... It's like a barn. I'm honest. It's not a treasury. I mean, look at... Just compare this, okay? I could do better than this. Look at this glory. Look at this glory. Look at this glory. This is a goddamn base. Worthy of a goddamn beautiful treasury. And all I've got is a fucking cupboard. Put a mop and bucket in there. That's what belongs there. Not the glorious treasures of an adventurer shrunk, you know, down to the size of an ant. This is a janitor's closet. Not that there's anything wrong with being a janitor, by the way. Much respect for them. But you know what I mean? It's where you put the books when you're at school. That dusty room that no one wants to go into. Which over years eventually develops into a myth that it's haunted. And everyone predicts there's a ghost in there. And then they lock kids up in there and bang the walls and pretend there is a ghost in there. To which most kids are blissfully unaware there is not a ghost, but they're being tricked into it. Or they find a Ouija board and play a Ouija board in there and then pretend they're haunted for the rest of their lives. I'm not talking from personal experience there, of course. Not pulling from anything at all. Just saying. Just saying. Just putting it out, just spitballing. Just not happy with it is the best way of putting it. Not chuffed. Quite miffed. I want to move it one left as well. I don't like the fact that it's kind of uneven. I think we'll do that. I think we'll do that. It shouldn't be hard to do, actually. Where's the single one? There we go. So all we need to do is just get rid of these. Now it really is going to look like a closet by the end of this. Let's dump that there. Move you over. Move you over. Then get rid of you. And you. Oh, this room really needs a clean up. I'm going to have to delete all this shit in a minute. Move the chest out of the way. Move the middle bit out. Move you over. Get rid of that. Oh, it does that every time. Does not want to settle in the middle for some reason. I can't move this piece. Why can't I move this piece? Yeah, it's more of a closet, really. It's not quite the treasure I wanted. These are not the treasure I was looking for, this. Not the treasure I was looking for. It is what it is. And do I have to move this out of the way? Is that the problem? This room is a mess. Why is this not... Why won't it let me relocate this? Is it because the top bit needs to be moved? There we go. I need a place to put these treasures. The piece you're trying to move is supporting something. Yeah. Oh, there we go. It's a little bit better. It ain't the dungeon I wanted. I want a dungeon. I don't have the clay for it, and I don't think anyone wants to watch me farm clay. So I'll farm clay off stream tomorrow. And work on that. Oh, that's a bit better in terms of at least synchronicity in the room. We are definitely going to destroy all this shit though, because it is very much in the way. And where's the green bit? Give me that. Give me that piece. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's a cupboard. So I changed the stream name. Not as exciting now. Building a cupboard. Exciting, riveting live stream build. Cupboard. Janitor's closet. I've started a mini base outpost in the tunnel and the mix under the skateboard. Ooh. Yeah, that does actually look like a kind of cool idea. It's already got a rooftop in it. That sounds like a nice idea. If I want to do... I mean, I'm thinking I'll have a temporary treasury here. And eventually, when I get round to it, I'll build a fucking dungeon down here. That way I can actually, like, get into it by jumping into it. These are mostly for convenience right now, but they work. This works lovely. I did what you told me to last night, Diz. And started transporting stems by carrying them. And then we just beat this guy to death. There we go. There's an actual tunnel nearby the skateboard, so it's in there, not under the skateboard itself. I was surprised that I could build in it. Yes. Oh shit! I have a fucking landing pad, and I didn't land on it. Jesus Christ! But yeah, the idea being, let's get down. I'll farm stuff over there with the stems, come up to here, get off the ant, while still holding the building panel, and then just jump up, jump up, jump up, and we're in. It basically made stem farming trivial compared to the past. Really trivial. Like, I think I did it 3 or 4 times faster. I mean, I've done trampolines before, but they didn't work because I was usually carrying stuff, and the ant can carry it better. But now that I can just literally carry the building itself. I also, like, did it even better. So I would basically, you know, for the audience that isn't aware, carrying this shit is an absolute pain in the arse. Okay? So I can only carry 5. With a proper trinket, I can carry 10. The ant can carry 13. So let's say I'm farming all the way over there, and I need to travel all the way up here. It's not easy. Yeah, and then you've got to do 12 at a time with the ant. Thanks to Dis here, who informed me that you can, in fact... Let's just drop this here. Do this. So this is carrying all those stems, right? And then we do the one on the edge, because that way I don't have to rebuild all this stuff. So I can take this, I can put it here. And there's no limit to this. I assumed this had a limit. That was my fault. I thought that had like a 100-yard limit or something. It has no limit. So you can carry 30 of these damn things. I reckon they're going to fix this in the future. I hope they don't, but I think they will fix it. It is way too cheesy. But yeah, you can pick that up. You can get on the ant. And the ant can travel you here while you're still being able to build it. Anywhere in the world. And even better than that, I figured out another way, is you can have the ant carry 12 while you carry the stem pallet. So you can carry, in one journey, a total of 40 stems, which is the equivalent to what would normally have been 4 to 5 journeys. So imagine doing 4 to 5 journeys up here. Very annoying. One journey. So it's very useful. So thank you very much for that, Dis. That was a huge, immense help for me. They won't fix it. It was left on purpose in the first game. Oh, okay. So, alright. So they've kept that. Very nice. Very nice. I like it. If that's the case, it's permanent. It's good. But yeah, it made stem farming a lot easier, Dis. Thank you very much for that advice. It's time to destroy this stuff. It's very annoying. It's in the way. Get some light in here as well. Could get the ant to clear this up, but I can't be arsed. It'll be even easier when we get the large pallets that hold 40 of the planks. That'd be really nice. Can't wait for that. Make life a lot easier. You said there's a tunnel near the skateboard. I'm wondering if I found that tunnel yet. Might be a secret in there. I haven't checked yet. I know there's a few secret weapons I haven't got yet. I need to get them. My God, carrying shit is such a pain in the butt. Why can't I pick you up? Come here. Oh, there we go. There's a couple of tunnels, but there's one especially long one. It has roots that you can see used for sap in there, and it has a hole in the roof of it too. And we'll have to check this out. I thought I explored most of the map. There's certainly places I've missed. I don't remember a tunnel being there though. I'll have to check. Oh, I'm tired again, I'm tired. But I've got fumes, though. I've got fumes. We're not at the no fume stage yet. I've got lots of fumes. Got to do something tonight. What the fuck? Am I full? I must be full. Oh, yes, of course. I put a spare one upstairs. Yes. There we go. Much more convenient. Are they ever going to change the colour of these water containers if they contain... Because this has got soda in it, but it looks like water. I assume they're going to change that. Because as of right now, I don't know what soda does, but I assume it's involved in potion making in the future. Because right now, all it does is give you a bit of sustenance. I just don't know. Soda's just half as good as water plus some food. Oh, really? It counts as food. Interesting. Very interesting. I didn't know that. I thought it was something special. I've been collecting it. I'm like, oh, what does that do? It's brown. I don't think it should be as... I think it should be better than water, though, shouldn't it? Really? Because it is actually kind of a pain in the butt to get. It is quite rare. So I'm surprised it doesn't do anything potion-wise. Like, think about it. It's much easier to get, say, chocolate chips than it is to get soda as a potion ingredient. They want to promote healthy eating for kids, so things like donuts, cookies, and sodas aren't as good as healthier stuff. That doesn't make any sense. I kind of get it, but that don't make sense. No. The first game has a lot of, I don't like this kind of dialogue with junk food. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I get where they're coming from. It's coming from a good place, but that's not really going to convince kids not to go to McDonald's. It's absolutely not going to convince them. Kids will listen to that and be like, they'll roll their eyes. That's the problem with that. Kids will just roll their eyes when they hear that stuff. You got to be more subtle and subversive with that stuff. Still, kids are eating healthier, generally. They are a little bit more, but it's mostly coming from body consciousness, I think, rather than health. Food. Is that why all of our like food items are like proper food? You know, meatloaf, lasagna. Oh no, nachos isn't proper food. I wouldn't call nachos proper food. That's basically a fast food item. Right, that's a little bit more uniform there. Yes, that's... I mean, it's not a treasury, like I said. It's a closet. It don't look bad, but I can do better. You know, I was saying to the audience before. I mean, look at this. Look at this beautiful building. I mean, I need to fix that shit. And I need to fix that bit part. But, yeah. Just feels a little bit underwhelming to have a treasury that's just a cupboard. Something, I'll surely be able to do something here. Thank you very much, this. I can go behind it. What can I do here? What can I do to spice this up? Oh, I do have an idea, but it's not going to work. I have a great idea, but it's not going to work, and it will take up a lot of space. That would just make it a little bit nicer. I could have a curved treasury. That would be nice. So you can have it like that. But I don't think we have red walls that curve yet. I don't think we've got pine walls that curve, do we? No, we don't. So it couldn't be made out of pine. Ah, that sucks. I wonder if you could add palisade doors to the front of your treasury cabinet to make it fancy. That's not a bad idea, mate. That's a good idea. No. Oh, no, it's not going to let me do it. Yeah, because it's technically embedded, isn't it? That was a fucking good idea, though. That was a marvellous idea. That would have been cool. I can't wait for ash cement and mushroom bricks to come back, honestly. Yeah, I think we're getting mushrooms in December, from what I saw in the patch notes. We're getting it in December. That would have been excellent. It's a shame we can't do that. Unless I move the... I don't think even moving this will change it. I think because it's technically part of it. What about now? Nah. I don't know why that is. Is it because of the rooftop? It must be the rooftop. Let's remove the rooftop. I think it'll work now. No, it still won't work. That's so strange. Is it because it considers... Why is that? That's so weird. Maybe you can place them in the open position and close them. Try that. No, even then it won't work. No. Wonder why that is. I think it's because... I think it's the wall. I think it's specifically this wall that's the problem. Which doesn't make sense. We'll try that now. Still doesn't work. Okay, I'll move the goddamn floor then. Oh, I think I know what the problem is. I think we need to change the axis. Maybe that's it. Right, let's try and change the axis. The axes. Still doesn't work. I think it's because the door has to be able to open both ways. Let's build it.
A feat of miniature engineering, that one.
It has to be able to open both ways. Okay. Need space to open, the back wall is in the way. Ah, sucks. Can we put it in and then put the wall there? Like jerry rig it? I don't think it will let me. I'm curious. Right. Now let's put the wall in. Come on. Don't screw me. Let's open it up. Come on. You can do this, son. You can do this. Just slot in. Just don't be a prick. Ugh, come on. And yeah, I think the location's going to be occupied. It was a great idea, this. That would have been very cool. No, there's a floor there. There's a floor. You put it in, but I think it's just because the door is blocking it. Sometimes you can jerry rig stuff, sometimes you just can't. Like, I don't think you can even put it there. It's just not even showing it up. Oh, oh. Let's pick it up. Let's go first person. See, there we go. Obstructed. That would have looked really nice, though. That would have looked nice. That would have looked cool. That would have looked very cool to be able to just open it up like that. It's a good idea. It was a good idea. That's some brainstorming shit right there. Nope, just gonna have to go with the boring old janitor closet. That's all we can do. The only option we got. Like I said, I could put some like I could make it out of triangles. That's possible as a potential. But I kind of like the red, the dark red. Right. What else can we do with this? Nah. Interesting. I don't know about that though. Don't know if I like that. It's interesting, actually. It does give it a little bit more oomph, actually. Because you could just keep this clear and have the treasure chest there and treasure chest there. Gives it a bit more character. Add another overhang above the doors. Above the doors? Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, I see what you mean. I don't want it to come out too much, though. That's the thing. Because then we can't reach the top shelf. We've got to mix aesthetic with practicality. We'll build it, see what it looks like. But the problem with that is I'd have to jump to reach stuff, which makes it inconvenient. So we've got to mix. A little higher. Yeah. I don't think we could put a roof up there. It'll clip through. Triangle supports like you did with the window. Where triangle supports? Okay, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. An experiment. I'm just gonna wing it. Hang on. Didn't put that there. I mean, I like it, but again, same problem. Can't reach the top chests. What does that look like from the side? We put it further in. Looks like a cocktail bat. Yeah, it's very Hawaiian. We're definitely going Hawaiian. I don't think it will let me put it in it. No, it won't. Again, same problem. I can sort of reach it, but it's very inconvenient. And from the side, that don't look good. It's too clippy. So we can't be using that precious milkweed. Fuck no, we don't want to. Got to spend Wiltley too willy-nilly. Give my chunks back. That shit is rare. By the way, to those who are watching this, particularly on the old YouTubes, my God, that sounded like the worst plug ever. It's being tired and overthinking. Should I do Lloyd Grossman? Lloyd Grossman does it better. The Lloyd Grossman voice is much better at it. Do you know who Lloyd Grossman is this? I don't think anyone else in the world knows who he is. It's such a like fucking rare thing for someone to actually know who that is. I could just get an impression of him. That's all. But I don't think anyone knows who he is. Lloyd Grossman. Lloyd Grossman, MasterChef. I want to like get. I wish I'd actually looked for Lloyd Grossman. I don't even. It's not like I'm even fond of the guy. I just think his voice is funny. And I looked for him on Cameo because I thought it would be so funny if I could get him to like tell people to subscribe. That would be so fucking funny. Yeah, I mean, I watched it when I was a very young boy. Very young boy. I could just have him plug the channel just for shits and giggles. But no one would get the gag except for like everybody our age. It's not even a great gag. It just sounds funny. Subscribe. Just sounds funny. His voice is so funny. Like a weird American English voice, like Jerry Springer. Very similar kind of accent. I do like the red doors there, though. But yes, as I was saying, if you are watching and you are enjoying, please do subscribe and follow and like, depending on which platform you're using, if you're enjoying the content so far. And if Lloyd Grossman was plugging, would be subscribe, like, and follow. If you're liking the content so far. What do we want to do here, then? Spruce it a little bit. Brainstorm. We could possibly put a door there, maybe. That would have been awesome. We got a door frame there. Surely we can just fit a door there. Surely. I don't think it'll work, but I'm going to try. So we've got a sturdy door. Turn it round. Nope. We've got windows. Windows works. You could have windows.
A feat of miniature engineering, that one.
Nah, it's cool, but it's too inconvenient. Unless we bury it underground. Is that a northern scorpion? Yes, it is. How much ammo have I got? 14. Alright, let's kill this guy before he destroys my pillar. Why do I have to have a northern scorpion and a mantis spawn on my base every 20 minutes? Very annoying. Right, we've got flares as well. Let's use the flares. What are this guy's doing? Look at this dude. Right, let's aim for the tail. That's right, motherfucker. Get off my territory. Oh, he buried himself. Oh, he's back up. Alright, so this, no worries. I like those flares. Luckily, I don't have to actually fight you. I can just shoot you from the top here. Anyway, get me Stinger. Wait, he's gone underground. Is he going to follow me up here? He's looking for me. He's like those worms from Tremors. If I stay still, he won't find me. You going, big guy? Come on. Stop faffing around. Come out the ground at some point. There you are. You healed while you're under there. That's just cheating. Come on. One more. Gotcha, bitch. Right, let's go collect that stuff. I've got a launch pad and I missed it. I'm the worst at times. I'm the worst. Get those arrows back because they are quite precious. Any more? I had 14 before, didn't I? Let's check. And I've got 9, so I'm missing 5. There, pebble. I'm not sure where the others are. One there. Oh! Where you going, Aphid? Gotcha. Escape. Really need to repair this pillar. It is completely red, which is really bad. I don't really want to do it on stream, though. I want to get out of here before the mantis shows up. Bloody thing can't destroy it. It's going to sit there for ages.
This counts as research,
Hang on.
right?
There we go. Got rid of that. Set up. Right. Got rid of that problem. Thank you very much. I kind of like this idea, but I think it's going to make it very hard to click the treasure chests behind it. So I think we'll stick to the red door frame. What's much better? You're saying that the window frame is better? So unfortunately, again, we've got to be practical about this. We've got to be able to access stuff. If it's hard to access your treasury, it gets annoying very quickly because you use it so often. Ah, of course. That is better. Yep. I know the feeling. We all know that feeling. Oh, God, that made me laugh so hard when I watched that Jubilee episode where a girl tried to pretend... well, yeah. It was... Can you find out who the guy is based on their voice because they're all blindfolded? And the lady had quite a deep voice, so she's trying to pretend to be one of the guys, and she gets spotted immediately. But the funniest thing I ever heard, and it just goes to show, like there's sometimes the genders don't know, like, what the other one deals with. What was it when when he asked, what does it feel like to take a piss when you've got an erection? And she answered, it feels good. And I was like, yeah, she's done. She's fucking done. She hasn't got a clue. She has not got a clue. She's done. She's out of there. God, it's time to go, love. You don't know what pleasurable? You think it's pleasurable? Of course, if you don't have one, it makes sense, doesn't it? You think, oh, well, you know, surely if like something's passing through, it must feel good. No, love, it don't. It's fucking horrible. That's funny though. Crack me up. Palisade wall? Nah. You can actually put it there? No, you can't. It'll just replace it, won't it? Yeah. I think we're overthinking this. Could put a little triangle. Cheeky triangle. I just think, again, convenience. I don't really want to have to walk past this every time. I want to least inconvenience as possible while maintaining an aesthetic appeal. So, in that case, I might put it on top. But the only problem with that is that it looks a bit dodgy. Yeah, let's change the type. Looks odd. We could put some items on top of it, actually, now I think about it. Put the overhangs back up. I don't really like the overhangs, though. I like them. I like it being short. I'm not even sure about the triangles. I mean, I could put the overhangs back up and just have a look. Yeah. Oh, wait. No, here they are. You know what? That kind of works. It does kind of work. I'm going to run out of milkweed at this rate. The other solution I could think of, other than this design, is a circular treasury, which would be an interesting concept. Yeah, so it'd be like that. Would take up more floor space, though. Honestly, building a new room for it would be a lot better. I think. Yeah, I know. That was... Like I said, I am going to build a dungeon treasury somewhere down here, I think. That will probably be the plan for the future. I just don't have enough clay. I don't want to farm clay on the stream. don't think anyone wants to see that. Because my usual clay spot is a bit bereft of clay. There's not much clay in it left. That rhymed. How many treasure chests can we fit in here? That's a good question. Now, I will have to undo all of this shit in order to do that. See, look at that. That fits there, but it don't fit underneath. Such a weird bug. Oh, no, it does fit. I lied. I told a lie. I told a fib. It fits. I mean, we could technically jam them in. What one is that again? Is that the specials? Yeah, it's the specials. We want, to be honest, we want convenient stuff at the bottom, really. And stuff we don't really need at the top. You have to move further back because character line of sight or some bullshit. Yeah, it is. It's a great game, but arguably one of the worst construction systems I've ever seen in a game. One of the worst construction systems. Looks great. Love the concept. Love the content, but by far one of the most counterintuitive construction systems I've ever seen. It's all about like single frame pixels. Getting the right pixel. Don't have that problem in Valheim. Don't go on, Valheim's construction systems, I mean all construction systems have their problems, right? But Valheim definitely allows a little bit more creativity. Yeah, let's put that up top. Make sure that's the right angle. Probably get about, we can probably nudge it along a bit, get 5 in there. I don't know if we've got enough closet space. We should have to see. So if we can fit 4, if we can fit 12, I think we've got more than 12 though. In the math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we should be able to fit them all in there except this one, which is more for character stuff. Thing is, also another reason why this treasure will eventually be what's the word? No longer necessary, because Axel drops materials to build a much bigger chest. So I might end up doing that soon. I need to farm Axel at some point. It's going to require a lot of farming snails and a lot of farming of what are they called? Cockroaches. Cockroach heads are going to be the hardest thing to get, I think. Right, what's the most convenient stuff we want real access to? Stuff's good. Probably want rocks and pebbles access. My storage room is about 7 by 7 floor squares in size. I built a house on top of it. Very nice. Food is probably the most convenient. We probably want nice, convenient food access. There we go. And we want... definitely want pebbles on the left side. Again, convenience. Oh no, a bit closer. Not clipping through, is it? Nope. Not clipping on that side either. Nice. Spicy stuff, infinite cooked meals, aphids and weevils. Things I'm actually keeping them raw, to be honest, because they're used in a lot of potions. Particularly aphids. Raw aphids are really valuable. But for food, I just make scorpion skewers. I've got thistles right next to the apples, and scorpion chunks aren't hard to get. I tend to get a lot of them. I've got 96 of them, so it'll last a while. I've got a lot of food saved up. And mainly, I think aphids are good for, yeah, boost juice. So you get max stamina. If you kill one of those two with a staff, it cooks it for you, so you don't really need to carry anything with you if you're exploring. It's true. That is true. It will cook the stuff, but I like to go out with a bit of venom resistance usually, especially if I come across some scorpions and I can afford it. Again, because like I said, I've got thistles right outside my door, as well as an apple that spawns constantly. I don't know where the apple's gone though. I think I'm gonna have to move the cushion, so I think it's preventing the apple spawning. Let's get this out of here. Let's destroy that. There we go. Right. That will go in the bottom left. That'll go in the bottom right, maybe? That's stones, isn't it? So we want stones there. We want the convenience of this there as well. Get the angle right. Nope. Ooh, just a little bit more. Speak the devil, time for me to hop off. Friend wants to play Grounded 2, lol. Have a good one. No worries, mate. Have a good night, this. If you get an actual kill, stab him for me. Enjoy, mate. Let's have a look here. I'll aim for the eye in your order, my man. Have a good one, mate. Salute. You know, can I quick do a salute there? You know. Nice little 7. There we go. No, we probably want that a little bit closer, don't we? That one. Gotta make sure it's right. Get that synchronicity. Oh no, it's got to be a bit further back. A bit further back. Little bit further back. There we go. There we go. That's looking nice. I'll make sure everything's even. Those two are perfectly fine. This one needs to come forward maybe a little bit. Or does this one need to go further back a little tiny bit? It's hard to really gauge how far you are away. Let's come further closer, hang on. All you ACD lovers out there. OCD lovers. Gotta nail it. I think the angle's a bit off, but I think it's fine. I think it's fine.
Running low on fluids here.
Alright, alright, alright. We'll drink.
Nothing like H2O.
Right, there we go. That's looking good, though. It's getting the job done. So we've got rocks, plants, building materials, food. This is more miscellaneous. This is spice. This is also extremely miscellaneous, and I don't know what the hell to put in there. Fuzz. We could probably put... What can we put with the fuzz? Is there anything else we could put with the fuzz that makes sense, that works with the fuzz? Maybe the spice? Oh, well, we'll put the chests in. We'll work out sorting it in a bit. Now, we got stuff related to enemies. So maybe we want a spare chest at the top for enemy materials for the future in case we get too full. That's a potential possibility. Yeah, I think there was some rotten food here I missed. Yeah, let's take that out. Yes, Bring that downstairs for the time being. Again, we probably want a pillow right there, because I always nail it every time. Deposited 1 pebble, apparently. That's a very miscellaneous box. That fuzz box doesn't make any sense. I don't know what to put in it. We probably want to put... Now I think about it. Do we want to put the garden slime with the miscellaneous? I don't know. It's more of a cooking material, really. All these are kind of cooking materials as well. Might be better to put them near the cooking materials. Yeah, yeah. Thinking. What do I want in each box? That is a food material after all. I think we should just put the chests in and then work it out afterwards, because we can always swap stuff about, you know? Make sure that's aligned. Needs to go, come forward a little bit and a bit to the left. A little bit forward more. Yeah, that'll do. Next to that, we want... Yeah, let's put miscellaneous. It's kind of hard to nail this perfect angle. Raw snail meat spoiled. Oh dear. Emergency. Dun dun. What else do we want to put that next to? You know what? Might Fuzz. Oh, I put it in my pocket. Jesus. I was going to say, Might Fuzz is technically taken from an enemy. So we could put it at the top chest and consider it part of the... I just did it again. God damn. Right, there we go. We could put it at the top one. That makes sense. Might Fuzz and other Fuzzes are enemy materials. So the top layer is all enemy stuff. Put that over here. Right next to that. There we go. That is our treasury, or our temporary convenient treasury for the time being. We could add to it. I definitely want to move those chests at the top a bit to the left as well. But that is a much nicer than what we had before. We also want one treasure box here, which is next to our workshop, with our general personal materials like weapons and things. I do want to put them on the walls, to be honest, but we'll see for the time being. We could mark these as well, but I don't really see the point. Look at that. Still, that is a tidier treasury than before. Though I'm tempted to move it up by 2, if I'm honest. I'm actually very tempted to move all this up by 2, which is ridiculous. I don't know why I would do that. Why do I want to do that? That's the question. I suppose it gives more space for the door. And it does technically make more sense for it to come up to here. But I've built it already. Why did I do this? Why didn't I do this beforehand? Because it's killing my OCD. I don't know why it's killing my OCD, because it's... I don't know, it's just too close to the door. If I move it 2 upwards, it will come up here. Then we'll have a nice fat space here. I don't know. I don't know. Now I think about it, we could give it a fence at the top. We could give it a nice little fence, possibly. And give it some pillars. We can put it inside. Nah. That's another reason why I want to move it up too. We can put something on either side of it. We can't really do that with the door in the way though. So we give it a fence. Maybe some sprig leaves.
A feat of miniature engineering, that one.
Nah. Not feeling it. We do need sprig leaves up top, though. I will say that. I've been thinking about that. I've been thinking of a rail, a simple rail around this box here. What kind of rail would I want? We want acorn? Maybe a bit of acorn, cheeky acorn? Or sprig? I think we'll go with acorn. I'm bloody tired. Now the problem, again, with this treasury being placed where it is, it's actually far away. So I can't conveniently build stuff like I could before. So we need acorn and thistle. Let's sort that box out first. Thistle is this one? Or is it this one? Nope. Or is it that one? I've already lost where everything is. There it is. Oh, there we go. Acorn tops. Oh, my bad. Where did we put our acorn tops? Only got 17 now. I need to farm more of those. Oof, I'm tired. Still got fumes though. I'm not sure about that, but it's not too bad. Does the job. Come on. Would love to expand the area in which you can use a treasure pull from a treasure chest from. Oh, we need to delete that as well. Floating in the air. Cheeky bugger. Oh, I just threw it on the floor. Oh, it's full. I need to go upstairs and dump it. Now, I kind of like it. I do wish it was over by 2. I think that's my only issue with it. I kind of want to move it up by 2. But it is a nice, currently convenient treasury. This had a nice idea of the triangles and the overhang. That does improve it quite a bit. Just thinking if there's anything else we could do. Could we put fence on top of it? Nah, I don't look good. Pebble's too expensive. Need some furniture. Probably some lighting, particularly when it gets dark. Oh, I do need to build this and see what this does. It is absolutely enormous. So I'm kind of curious as to what it does. Let's save first, because I don't know what this does. This is the trick-or-treat Halloween item. What does it say on it? Occasionally offers a sugary treat or plays a trick on you. So I'm curious to see what it actually does. Need a nice convenient spot to put this. Seems to be okay with putting it there. I don't know why that is. Can we move this somewhere else? Can we move it here? It is technically supposed to be outside. Sort of. Just convenient. Yeah, let's try the trick-or-treat thing, see what it does. Before I go back to building. Been meaning to test this. Seems to be able to let you put it anywhere. Oh. What does G do? Max brightness, color, saturation. Has it got a particular color? Snuff. So if you lift it up, what does it do? I don't know what it does. I haven't got a clue. Can't do anything to it. Is it coming out the other side of the wall? Okay. It's got a fat ass. Got a big bum. Need to move it. Nope, still got a big bum. Damn, it's a big bum. Move it this way. Just for the time being. We'll eventually get tricked or treated, I suppose. We work a way of repairing that? I'll do that off stream, actually. I don't think you guys want to watch me prepare stuff. Oof, I'm getting very tired, though. Yeah, what time is it? 12, quarter past 12. We've been streaming for an hour and a half, I think. Oh, almost 2 hours. Damn. Jesus, time really flies. That is crazy. It did not feel like 2 hours at all. Do you guys feel the same way? This time just flies. We do need to eat. Have we got any food on us? I don't think we do. Shit. I do want to fix this rooftop at some point. I don't think I liked this idea. Did I? I swear I did not like this. Ah, shit, I fell. I do want to fill this out a little bit. How do I go about doing that? Right, use the bed. Been meaning to put scaffolding up here for a while. Assume we'll use the usual. I don't think it will let me do this. No, I don't think it will. I don't think it will. It's not going to let me do that. Is it? Nah, it won't let me. Hmm. We can't put fence on top of it. I don't like this line. You can see through everything. I wish you could attach stuff like on the bottom of this. It's very unfair that you can't. So if I do that, it'll just destroy it. Hmm. And we could bring it down further, but I don't see the point. Hmm. I don't know. I'll build it this way. Let's check what this looks like. I could put more down there. Hmm. Don't know. Do not know. Don't know. Let's look at the rest of the house for the time being. I do like that. That's quite nice. Love the tower. The tower is beautiful. Especially the roof. That is a nice roof. I've been meaning to try something here. Don't think it would work though. You know what, we'll give it a go. We'll give it a try. I've been meaning to try this. See if it works. No, I don't think it would work. Already looking at this. So I was thinking of having it diagonal here. I don't think it would let me do that. I think you can put the floorboards down diagonally. Oh, maybe you can't. I'm wrong. Ignore me then. Crazy. Love this tower. Right, do we want to put stem walls here? I think stem walls will work. I swear I tried this and I didn't like it. I was thinking triangles might look better. What do you think of that?
A feat of miniature engineering, that one.
What does that look like? No, I don't like it. Immediately don't like it. Could do it out of pine. Instead, have a look at that. I do want something here. I just don't know what. It should disappear in the wall. Yeah, we've done that over it. There we go. Want to try pine? See if pine works. We're too far away from the pine, it'll look us in the treasury. God damn it. Maybe possible to have another. Let's go get some pine. Let's see if we can experiment with this a little bit before we go to bed. We have set up what I set out to do, which is build a treasury. I'm very tired. I should I do say I'll stream earlier, but I keep forgetting. I keep procrastinating. And why am I not getting any tricks or treats? How does this work? It's not working. Let's get the pine. I'm remembering now. I'm remembering where it is.
Even dirt is starting to look delicious.
Oh, we gotta eat.
It melts right off the exoskeleton.
That was a weird noise it made there. Right. Right. Oh, it's being jiggly. Jiggly. Jangly. Right, let's build very large pine bits here. And can we attach rooftops to it? Yeah, I'm assuming we couldn't. What about singular rooftop? We can, just not too much. Now I'm thinking, do we want that one lower actually, now I think about it? Oh, it doesn't show if it's built or not. Oh, that sucks. Let's build it, see what it does. Oh, we've run out of milkweed chunks. Or is it just because it's far away? Oh, that was a long drop. Lordy. Look how beautiful those clover leaves look. I like that. I like these clover leaves. They are cool. I do love how green the garden is at night time. Let's turn off my... There we go. See how green it is. It's pretty cool. I do love these ladders, making it look like a terrace. Like a wine terrace. Just passing through. Milkweed chunks. We need some milkweed chunks. I'm forgetting where everything is now. Please get used to it. There we are. Interesting. Oh, I did not mean to fall down again. That's very frustrating. Oh, can we jump through that again? Oh my god, I keep missing it. Can we climb up? Yeah, getting on the rooftop is not easy. I definitely need a better way of doing this. What we wanted to do was check, see what this looks like. Not bad. It's better than what I had before. I just think bringing it down lower by one will look better. Is that possible? It's not letting me do it. Why is it not letting me do it? That's so weird. Weird. There we go. Nice. Right, now try looking at it. It's not bad, it's not great though. Unless, of course, we could have it going further out. Raise it up by one. Potential possibility. Yeah, we'll try that. Yeah, let's move this. There. Actually, no, it's correct. I think it's correct. Come on. Sorry if I sound a bit low energy. I'm just getting very tired. So we'll be calling the stream soon. Put that there. Come on. I'm hoping this will look good. I'm back that. What does that look like? Oh, it's not letting me move. It's a bit too big, but it sort of works. Yeah, I kind of like it. Ugh. We can leave it on for the time being. We can get used to it. Let's put some more milkweed rooftops here. Let's build a fence here.
A little elbow grease and ingenuity, as Grandpa says.
Well, what about that now? And that bit of chunky roof is flipping out over there. Yeah, I'm not sure about the panels on the side here. I'm kind of agreeable to the red triangle. Either way, it's getting late, and I am running out. I've run out of fumes, so it's time for me to call it a night. It's a shame. I would like to have gone for another hour. I'm just too tired. It is approaching. It's 12:30 at night over here in merry old England, in London, and I am very, very knackered. Very knackered, sir. But I shall return tomorrow. Let's clear this place up a bit before we go. Still to get a trick or treat from this thing. Nope, nothing. Am I doing it right? Relocate, recycle, G. Oh, we can change the color. Ooh, we can change the color. Interesting. I think. I'm not sure. To the 360-degree angle, so maybe it changes the pattern of the light. We'll have to see. I'll try to test it out more
Nothing
tomorrow.
like H2O.
But anyway, it's time for me to call it a night. Ugh. I'm going to be set up properly. My God, I am really like way past fumes. I could easily fall asleep on stream within the next minute and a half. No problem. You can hear me snore for God knows how long. But I'm not going to let that happen. It's too embarrassing, too humiliating, and yeah. Oh my God, I nodded off for a second there. Good Lord, I'm done. I'm cooked. I'm famished. I'm rocked. So, yes. It's been a lovely stream. I will try and stream earlier tomorrow, so I'm much more upbeat, much more energetic. I'm just finding it a little bit difficult to stream earlier than usual. Seeing these late night streams are a lot easier sometimes. But other than that, if you've enjoyed the content, if you enjoyed this live stream, I will continue tomorrow. I would appreciate it very much so if you would subscribe, follow, and like and comment. It really helps a lot. I've got very, very few followers and subscribers. Very small. I've only really started pumping out live streaming very recently. I've been on and off, but I'm really like getting into it now. So yes, like, follow, subscribe, etc. If you're enjoying the content. Dislike it if you don't like it. Although, and then again, I don't know why you'd sit for 2 hours listening to me on your television or your mobile phone while doing that. But to each their own. Maybe you've fallen asleep listening to my dulcet tones. But otherwise, it is time to call it a night there. It's a shame, but I have got to go to sleep, and so do you. Particularly if you were living in England, which I think 50% of you are. So you should probably go to bed. It's very late. Though I'm not judging. I understand. Insomnia hits everybody. But other than that, it's been a fantastic stream. We got the Treasury done. And tomorrow I shall work possibly on the dungeon, as well as other things. We shall see. We shall see. Other than that, it's been good. It's been golden. It's been great. And I shall catch you tomorrow night. Have a good night, everyone.